All right, Taurus, let's not waste any time here. Taurus, welcome back to Cosmic Cassie if you've been here before. If you have not been here before, it's nice that you decided to stop by and check out my video. This is going to be your monthly reading for February, Taurus. Again, it's general reading, it's collective, so it may or may not resonate. What I always like to tell people, and this helps me give a more clear message, and it also allows you to not be confused to know if it's your message or not. If 90% of what I'm saying resonates, it's your message. If 90% does not resonate, do not take my message, as well as like any bits and pieces that do resonate. It's either 90 or none is the way that I like to do my readings. When I say resonate, it means you're not overthinking, you're not confused, you're not having to force yourself into figuring out like, what does she mean? It's just gonna click, it's gonna flow, and you'll be like, yep, that's that person, that's that situation, that's that challenge, that's that energy, I know what she's talking about. Oh, epiphany, got it, okay? It's not forcing anything. If I pick up on future energy, I will definitely let you know. If I am channeling, as in not reading the cards, it's a channeled message, I'll try to let you know, but usually when that happens, I just start talking. So if you don't see me pulling any cards, I'm channeling, okay? Last but not least, Taurus, if you ever want like a personal reading from me, or you ever want to buy anything like random that I create or build or make, whatever, the only way to do that is by following that link in my description box down below, which goes to my Etsy page. Slow down here. Other than that, Taurus, you know, life is what you create it to be, and so you are always in control of your future. Please always remember that in these readings when you watch any tarot. You do control the future. Everything just comes down to choices, all right? Let's go ahead and jump in. What does Taurus need to know for February? I'm getting like an energy, like energy. Woo. Okay. What is this energy? I just feel heavy. Heavy, heavy, weighted down. I just feel weighted down. Are you guys doing something? Are you feeling something? You might need to cleanse some of that, some of your energy, like light some sage. Weird. I didn't even feel like I needed to light sage at all, but for some reason, I just finished Capricorn's reading, and it wasn't even like sage-worthy lighting, you know, mid-reading, but I was like, right before I got into your reading, I was like, let me light some sage. Like, let me really like douse everything down with some sage here. Let me really clean the energy here. And I don't know why I was feeling that way, because I didn't feel like it was heavy, but going into your energy, Taurus, it feels heavy. So maybe you need to do some energy clearing work. Maybe that's like your sign. If you feel heavy, you feel tired, you feel weighted down, like you're dragging kind of. What does Taurus need to know for February? Let me sit up here, do something, because I got it. What does Taurus need to know for February? What does Taurus need to know for February? What does Taurus need to know for February? I even feel like my eyes are heavy. It's weird, I just feel heavy. I feel like a slight headache, I don't know. Tapping too much into maybe one person specific energy. What does Taurus need to know for February? What does Taurus need to know for February? Queen of Wands. I wasted no time. Nine of Pentacles. The Fool. Oh, that is so weird. I'm just noticing something for the very first time, like ever. I'll share with you guys when we get there. I feel like these need to be together. Wow. Okay. Any more? That should do it. All right. Taurus. immediately, obviously jumping into energy, I felt like that heaviness. And I see the heaviness in only one card here. And I see it in this Nine of Pentacles. Okay. And the odd thing that I noticed for the first time ever is if you look at the Nine of Pentacles, you see her hand? She doesn't really actually have a hand. It's like this, like, blah. Like, it's like there's no fingers or anything. It's like a, what do they call it? Like a stub. A stump. Kind of like that. They're all like that, but I've never seen it like this. I've never actually noticed it until just right now. But what it's letting me know, the heaviest energy I'm getting from this Nine of Pentacles is that weighted down energy that I felt and um, channeled. Okay, let me slow down. It's just when it starts coming through, it comes through, and I just start saying it. But what I got immediately from that, as soon as I looked at this Nine of Pentacles, was like, I'm tired of being alone. I'm tired of it just being me. Even if I'm financially stable, even if I have this thing, even if I have that thing, even if I have friends and I have cool stuff and hobbies and like whatever it is for you, Taurus, it's like you have everything but that final pinnacle. And I feel like for the first time, it's like this energy of actually realizing that you're missing a pentacle. Like, I feel like you've been in an energy. I don't know why I'm hearing Hangman in reverse. Hangman in reverse. That's so weird. Why am I hearing that? Hangman in reverse. I don't even pull reversals. Okay, I don't really read reversals. But they're telling me Hangman in reverse, and Hangman in reverse means, so the Hangman is like choosing to choosing to wait, choosing to hold back so that you can get a different perspective, so that you can think about something, trying to really see something for what it is, or trying to understand, am I seeing an illusion or am I seeing reality? It's like really it is similar to an introspective energy, but it's more, rather than me going within to discover, I'm going to change something that forces me to have a different perspective. So like, instead of judging homeless people all the time, I'm going to go volunteer at a homeless shelter and maybe hear someone's story that will make me perceive them differently than how I've always perceived them. Now I'm not going to judge them as much. Okay, it's something like that. Like, I'm choosing to do something that's going to create me to see something in a new way. But in reverse, it's like not stopping to see, not taking the time to see something for what it might be, not taking the time to have an understanding of someone else, not committing or putting effort into getting out of my own way, getting out of my own head, my own perspective, my own belief, my own knowledge, and trying to see it for something different. It's kind of like an energy of like, well, I know everything, so I don't need to slow down. I don't need to stop and see anything differently because I already know the truth of what it is. Like, so I can just keep going. It's that kind of energy. And so that's what they told me was Hangman in reverse. So I don't know if it's like you've always been in that Hangman reverse energy where you've never actually stopped to see a different perspective. You just kind of bulldozed your way through, Taurus. No pun intended there, bull. But sorry, it's a bad joke. So it's almost like you never actually stopped long enough to see things in a different way. You just chose to see it in your way only, and that was good with you. That was good with you until now. So it's like now you're coming up on some kind of energy where I just feel like she just looks weighted down. She doesn't even look happy. She looks very like dragging, no energy, really weighted down. And she's kind of like looking at this bird, like, I wish I was free like that. I wish I was, like that, kind of like contemplative. But it's giving me very much an energy of like, I have everything that I've ever needed or wanted. but I just realized that, you know, now that I finally slow down and maybe get out of that hangman reverse energy, maybe I am missing something. Like maybe I am a pentacle short, maybe, and maybe that's why I don't feel 100% satisfied, because I'm actually tired of being focused on just me, like, and doing me and having me and being me. You know, maybe I should share my life with someone. It's that kind of energy where you're just kind of like, I'm realizing something, and I don't like to realize this, but I'm realizing it, okay? That's that Nine of Pentacle energy that I'm really picking up here. Looking at everything collectively, the Queen of Wands is very like, I feel like this is how you're presenting. This, the Nine of Pentacles, that's how you feel, but you're presenting as the Queen of Wands. Like, I am confident, I am strong, I'm good with my bad side, I'm good with my good side, I'm good either way, you know, like I can walk the line, I can walk on the edge and not fall too deep, but also not be, you know, too good and too anything. I can balance, you know, the line between dark and light. I don't know why I'm feeling that energy with that Queen of Pentacles, but it's like you're presenting as like, I'm very confident, I'm very happy, I'm successful, you know, I feel really good, I feel energetic, I feel happy, and I'm a little daring, and, you know, I do what I want to do when I want to do it and how I want to do it. It's like you're presenting like your ego a little bit here, of just like, I'm good with everything and I'm happy, and like, you know, life is just a peach and it's working out for me, beautiful. But really you're kind of like, I think I'm missing something. I don't feel as good as I should feel. Okay, so there's a little disconnect here, Taurus. And then we move into the Fool and then the Lovers and the Eight of Cups. These two cards came out together, and as soon as I went to separate them, it was like, nope, keep them together. And so I feel like what's happening, because you're tapping into this energy of finally slowing down and seeing things from a different perspective, you're starting to maybe even like look at like past situations in a little bit of a different light. You're kind of gaining this new perspective that might involve someone else. And as we get into this full energy, it's kind of like the moon is behind her. So she's very like, she's aware of something. She's discovered something. She's been enlightened about something. She has a aha, like think of that as the light bulb above the head. It's an aha moment. Like, oh, aha, like that's what it is, right? But that knowledge, that aha moment can be freeing, because now you're not trapped in this Nine of Pentacle energy anymore. You're not trapped in like this, like, am I missing something? I think I might be a pentacle short. I don't know why I feel this way. Why am I lacking? I have everything I need. Why do I feel like I don't have everything I need? And then there's an aha moment. And that aha moment is all freeing. It's satisfying. It feels good because it's like, that's what it is. Like, that's what I'm missing. That's what I want. That's what would complete me. Like, and it's holistically, like seriously, that's what it is. It's not like an ego-based thing or a material-based thing. It's like you're having this true aha moment of like, this would make me feel complete. Like, this is what I've always been missing. And it's the same thing I've always wanted. I just didn't know I wanted it because I was missing it. So I tried to avoid the fact that I wanted it because I didn't have it. So now I'm at a point where I have to face that this is what I wanted, and I still want it, but now I gotta face that, which means I gotta do something about it, right? And this person's doing something about it. They're having this epiphany moment, and then they're carelessly, without looking, heading towards some love from the past. I strongly feel that this is a situation where two people chose each other, and for whatever reason, it did not work out, and both people could not reach full fulfillment emotionally within the situation. And so both people felt that way and had to go their own separate ways to find their own fulfillment, because they were not getting fulfillment together. So they had to leave to get it apart. Okay, Taurus, I hope that makes sense. So I feel like, yes, you're presenting as the Queen of Wands, that beautiful, confident, powerful, edgy energy, but you're really feeling like I'm lacking something. But then there's this, I feel like, I don't know why they're saying like February 24th, 17th, 14th, like you're having this aha moment. So kind of like that mid-February mark, I feel like is when that aha moment really comes in for you. So starting February, you might be feeling this like I might be missing something. Like there might be something that I don't have that I should have, that I need to have in my life that I don't have. And then mid-February, it's like, oh God, that's what it is. Okay, I see it. And then towards the mid to end, I'm hearing like 16th, middle to end is when you might be thinking about this. I don't feel that you're actively like running and charging in and taking action, but there's definitely a lot of, I don't even want to say thoughts, because it's almost like you're getting out of an energy of being in your head all the time, and you feel it and you're like feeling the memory of this person, and it's like I remember them and I miss them and I want them, and that felt really good. And like it's like you're reminiscing a little bit here, Taurus. I don't know that you're actively going to pursue this or not. I just feel like the memory and longingness for that person, or at least how that situation made you feel, if that makes sense. Okay, let's clarify for you so I'm not talking the whole time. Okay, Taurus. Okay, we got 1637 on the back. Okay, first thing I want to do is jump right into what creates this aha moment for you, this full energy, that epiphany, that awakening, that realization. What creates that for you? What creates that aha moment for Taurus? Show me the Fool. What is creating that moment for Taurus? What is that Fool for Taurus? Ah, the Sun. Okay, Sun is all about happiness, being joyful, being in good spirits, being positive, getting like just like not just passionate energy, you just feel good. Like you're just full of good energy, and it's just like, yeah, I feel good. I could, rescue 1,000 kittens out of a burning house right now. It's like I could conquer the world. I could feel good, feel good. I'm not gonna take these because I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. Sorry, Taurus. Clarify the Sun. What is that? What is that Fool energy? What's that aha moment? They're telling me it's you remembering when you were at your happiest. And that's what creates this memory, this longing, this feeling of this person. Because that aha moment is you being like, when was I the most happiest I've ever been? Like, when in my life have I just been just like having that, and I feel it. I like Taurus, I feel it. It feels good. And I feel it in the heart space. And it's like, when was I just so happy that I literally just, I was carefree because I was so happy. I was freed by happiness, by enjoyment, by fulfillment. Like when was that in my life? When have I been at the peak of that in my life? And it's like, and I feel like it's very unexpected, because you're expecting for it to be a place, or like when I had this job, or when I was in school, when I hung out with these friends, when I visited that one coffee shop all the time. Like you're expecting it to be that. Oh, the energy feels good. You can sit me down with that. Like that feels good. And it's all in the heart space, all in the heart chakra here. But I feel like you expect it to be something like that. But then reality hits and it's like, no, I was the happiest when I was with this person. I was the happiest when we were together. I was the happiest when we got to hang out, when we got to talk to each other, when we got to play with each other, when we got to, attend events or go out or whatever it is that you did with this person. It's like it lights up your heart chakra just thinking about it in a pure way, not in like a ego way, not in a, regretful way, not in a animosity way. It's just like you're purely just remembering like the essence of the energy that you felt with this person, and your whole chakra in your heart just lights up. And it's like, that's when I was the happiest. That's when I felt the best. And it's like, I feel like it's like, it's hitting you like just out of nowhere, just bam. Oh, how funny. I promised I wasn't looking at this, but I just looked at the sun card, and like she's got that heart like hitting her. It's like a chest plate on her, but that heart is like hitting her, right in the chest. And it's like, that's what I feel it's happening to you. It's like trying to figure out what made me happy, and bam, it's like, oh God, it's that person. I like this energy for you, Taurus. This is nice energy. I like it. I like this energy here. Oof. Oof. Gonna give me the heebie-jeebies. I like it. Okay. Next thing, I feel like I keep doing these readings and I don't want to make them super short for you guys, but I'm like, well, what else can I get out of here? What else can I pluck for you? I know you guys are curious. I'll do it. I kind of don't want to do it because I want you guys to feel that moment, But I know, I'm sure you guys are going to want me to clarify who the Lovers is, right? Let's first clarify why the Eight of Cups. Why is the Eight of Cups here for the Lovers? What happened? Why is the Eight of Cups here for the Lovers? What happened? What happened? Sometimes it's better to go a different route. That way you can truly piece it together yourself rather than me telling you, and that way there's less confusion, okay? The more detail I can give you, the less confusion there's going to be around it. So I don't want to just outright be like, oh, this person had blonde hair. You're going to be like, what? How many exes did I have that had blonde hair? Oh, as soon as I said that, I heard it might not even be an ex. You guys might not have ever actually been together. Okay? Why is the Eight of Cups over the Lovers? Thank you. We have the Knight of Wands. Yeah. Okay. Let's get one more before I jump to any conclusions, Taurus. Why is the Eight of Cups here for the Lovers? Why is the Eight of Cups over the Lovers? Why is the Eight of Cups? Oh, don't. Stop it. They keep giving me so many cards. We have the Five of Swords. I thought it was raining for a second. Five of Swords, Two of Wands, Four of Swords, Queen of Swords. Yeah, okay. Okay, so whoever this person was, I feel like there was a lot of like chemistry between you guys, like at least definitely, and I hate it when readers say like, oh, you are madly attracted to each other. It's not about, yes, you might have been physically attracted to this person, but it's more of the energy that you guys both have when you came together. It's like that energy lit the other energy up more. So then you both had ignited energies just by the way that your energy interacted with each other. I hope I'm explaining this right. So it's not just that like, oh, that you were so attracted and that there was all this passion. It's actually more on an energetic level where you both would passionately move towards each other, but it's almost like as soon as your energy came together, it combusted, like and I think part of it is that this combustion, neither of you could really, it's like when you go really, really high and then you drop really low super fast because you went high too fast, right? Think of like a sugar rush. The sugar tastes so good while you're eating it, and then like all of a sudden you're going hype, you're going crazy, you're at your peak, you're all the way up here, you can't control it, you can't stop it, and then bam, you crash because your body can't tolerate it anymore. Your body can't handle it anymore, and you just crash. Everything's in depletion now. And for some reason, the energy I'm getting with this Knight of Wands is like, that's what would happen when you guys came together. For some reason, when you would come together, it's like there was no creating resistance. Like it was, and it's not that it was a lack of boundaries. It was just like, I'm sorry, I'm really trying to articulate this the right way, but it's like you guys made each other explode in the most best way possible, but you can't be on fire forever, because then you'll die. You can't be on fire all the time. You can't just be on high 24/7. And so I feel like when you came together, that's what it felt like, just being on high, just ignited, right? But your energies are doing that to each other's energies. And it's a beautiful thing if you can control it, if you know how to tune it down, if you know how to bring it down, let it simmer for a little bit. Simmer's important. But I feel like you guys could not figure out how to do that. And so it just kept being combusted. And finally it was like, I can't keep blowing up. Like, I can't handle being this high, this fast, this frequently. Okay. And at some point, I feel like there was a moment. I feel like it was a conversation, or at least one of you had this thought, like your own discussion in your head, and then maybe said it to the other person. But there was either like a conversation that took place first, or one of you really thought through everything and kind of had that conversation on your own and then brought the end result to this person. But there was some kind of like very sudden change, like swift energy, just like a U-turn, like I'm here and then I'm out, right? Like very, very quick action, very quick movement. And it created a lot of confusion, a lot of conflict, a lot of overthinking, a lot of misunderstanding, just like mentally trapped is how I feel almost. And it was about coming together. It was something about moving into the future together. It's like that stopped it. And once that stopped it, it's like, I feel like Taurus, you were like, oh, I can finally rest. Like, I can finally like turn the volume down. I can finally turn the fire off, and like energetically, like I can come back down, like I can breathe again energetically, because this is directly aligned to the sun energy. Like, just thinking of this person, it hits you again. Like, you feel that energy, that fire, you feel it immediately come back just thinking about this person. So I can't even imagine what it's like being with this person. But that's what kind of split you guys up, because I feel like you were like, okay, thank God I can take a rest, I can take a breather, like we're not moving forward, we're gonna like whatever it is for the future, it's not happening, okay? Like, like I can return to normal here. On the other end, whoever this other person is, they sat in this Queen of Swords energy, very silent, very cold, detached. I feel like whatever the decision was here, it was a rest moment for you that helped you feel much better, like helped you step out of the fire for a little bit. But it's like you almost abandoned this person in the fire by themselves by doing that. And it's like I'm trying to like fully get the energy here, and it's like they just, I don't know why I'm hearing gave up. They just gave up. Like it's like they lost hope. I feel like this person, struggle to release. I just got a message and then it came and then went. There's something specific that I need to get here. Got it. Thank you. This person did not fight you. They did not attack you. They did not get upset and verbally assault you or physically come after you. This person just kind of silently put their sword down, and sword being their energy almost. They chose not to make you feel bad. They chose not to argue with you. They chose not to run after you. They chose not to react to whatever it was that happened here, and they just kind of silently put their sword down. But we're not going to go into that person's energy too much, because whoever this is, I feel like it was deeply saddening for them, because it's making me very emotional. And the Queen of Swords is not looked at as very emotional, but really what it is they are just as emotional as the Queen of Cups, or nurturing and loving as the Queen of Pentacles, but the story with the Queen of Swords is that they've been hurt so deeply and so much that they've essentially chosen to be more logical, to block their heart, they've just been so hardened by experiences and people in life that they operate in this kind of lonely, cold, detached energy. And when I tap into this person's energy, it's like there's a significance on this person just putting, and I feel like that's why I said giving up. They just put the sword down. They just chose to just bear the pain and try to get through the pain on their own, and not cause trouble or conflict or upheaval. They were just okay, I'm just gonna bear the brunt of this, and I'll move forward. I'll get it right. Whereas Taurus, I feel like you're I can finally recover from being in the frying pan 24/7. For you it was more of I can't handle being at this high of an energy level 24/7. And for this person, it was more, I can't handle not being in the frying pan. It's weird, because you're I can't live in this frying pan. And this other person's I can live in here. But then when you leave, it's all the fire goes away, and now it's just a cold cast iron skillet. And they're I have to stay here in this cold iron skillet because this person left. There's no more fire. So you took the fire with you, but when you left, because this person wasn't with you, it's you also lost your fire, but now you took it as an opportunity to rest. This person felt more hurt than seeing it as an opportunity to rest. I'm going to get out of this energy, okay? Because I feel it coming in more and more and more. So we're going to get out of that energy, Taurus. So now that we know some details of what had happened in the past, what caused the separation here, now I want to see. I don't always like to see oh, what are you going to do? Because obviously you're going to know what you're going to do because you're going to do it. I do want to see is there going to be, are you going to move towards this person? Is that where the energy is taking you? Is that where the energy is taking Taurus, is to move towards this person? Or is it just a memory? Is the energy in February leading Taurus back to this person? Is the energy in February leading Taurus back to this person? Is the energy in February leading Taurus back to this person? Yeah, I don't know, Taurus. What's the energy in February leading Taurus back to this person? No. It's leading you to really think about them, though. I don't feel there's any action that's going to happen in February as far as you going towards them or them coming towards you, because they're sitting in the Queen of Swords. I feel like they're very silent. There's no way that they're coming towards you for there to be any communication. This person, you're going to have to go towards this person because they are very strong held in the Queen of Swords energy here. And they may not be actually in that energy anymore. They could have moved on, but it's like, when it comes towards you, they're back. They're immediately in that Queen of Swords energy when it comes to you. Okay, and we have the Five of Cups here, so it's almost like because you're remembering and feeling like that's when I was the happiest. It's kind of causing you to have a lot of like regrets about maybe how things ended, or the fact that like you chose to leave the firing skillet, the fire, you chose to separate the fire, right? You chose to walk away from this kind of fire. Definitely, it's like energetically, like it's just very strong, okay? Very strong interaction here. Anything else for Taurus? We're at 36 minutes. Anything else for Taurus? We have the World. And we have the King of Cups. Okay. I don't know where you hope this will go, or if you hope it will go anywhere at all, if you have any hope for anything at all, okay? What I'm seeing here is odd. The World and the King of Cups came out, Taurus, and I feel like what it's saying is that this cycle is complete. It's not coming back around. There's no plans of this needing to come back around. I feel like it's complete. This chapter has ended. It is over. There will not be like action taken toward each other in the future. What it's saying here is that being in this Five of Cups energy is actually upgrading you into this King of Cups energy, because what's happening, you're finally able to close out a cycle because of this person and the situation, the experience you've had with them. Taurus, I feel like what you had to learn was to be regretful, to be remorseful about something you've done, a situation that you influenced, something that you inflicted upon someone else. And like I said in the beginning here with this Queen of Wands and this Knight of Pentacles, it's like most of your life you never stopped to see someone else's perspective. Because if you remember, that Hangman in reverse that's the energy they told me. It never came out, but that's immediately what they were telling me, that what your energy is. And so it's like you actually needed to experience this. And I feel like February, it might be a little challenging. You might be in like a kind of sad, sorrowful energy here, but it's actually something really good for you to be in, okay? Because it's helping you get out of a cycle where I feel like you might have been very careless with other people's emotions, with how maybe you impact or influence them. You kind of only seen it your way and that's it, and you had a hard time maybe stepping out of your own head and into theirs. And for the first time, this is the situation that's causing you to stop and realize, like, not only am I missing something, but it's causing you to look at someone else's perspective, because you're realizing, like, I've never been happier than when I was with this person. But that's causing you to look at the situation in a very different way than what maybe you were before, where it was more about, I need a break, I need a rest, I can't handle the heat like this, like I'm just gonna go take a nap over here and chill out. You go do you. And this person was like deeply hurt by that. Whereas you were like kind of chilling, relaxing, recovering, resting, like not really caring. It didn't really afflict you at that time. But now I feel like now is when you start to feel, you know, you start to feel the emotion of what happened here. But the reason you're feeling it is to help you close out this cycle of maybe like a pattern that you do of something within yourself that you don't recognize, and it's actually preventing you from getting what you actually want. So being in this loss, this regret, this remorse, being passionate about something that you're not able to go towards, and recognizing that like the thing that made me the happiest in life is something that I don't have anymore because I walked away from it, and it's not something I can get back. Because I feel like there's a strong emphasis on like you understand and know there's no way to get it back. You understand that I cannot get it back. Like you're accepting it. But now you're going through the motions of having to accept that you can't get the thing that made you the most happiest. And I feel like it's difficult, but the beautiful thing is you come out as the King of Cups, this very emotionally mature and aware and like just beautifully cognizant and intuitive energy here. So it's like you're finally having that moment to transform you into this King of Cups energy. And you know, it's cycles, it's lessons, it's life, and you're gonna get through it. But I feel like February is gonna be the bulk of the time where you're more in this like regretful, sad, kind of like reminiscing energy here. And then going into March is when you start to develop more into the King of Cups, because as you process these emotions and go through them, it's actually kind of like unblocking your heart chakra here. Um, and because it's unblocking it, like it starts to allow those emotions to really come out. So now you can really feel them and process them. And it's really teaching you like a very important lesson when it comes to emotions of not just yours but other people's. And you come out like this beautifully just emotionally intelligent and secure and aware person, really able to maybe emotionally connect for the first time with someone else in a very long time. So it is very beautiful energy. Like this is a beautiful lesson, and I feel good that I'm able to actually see how a lesson is like something like this is gained, right? Because you don't want to stay in like a Page of Cups energy or like, you know, a Knight of Cups. Everyone wants to eventually evolve, right? And so it's very cool to be able to see how this is evolving for you. Um, so just know like it's doing good things for you. Just let the emotions flow through, allow yourself to feel it, allow yourself to go through it and process it. Don't block it, don't run from it anymore. Just process it, just take it, and you're gonna feel a million times better. You're gonna close an entire cycle out, and it's like you're leveling up to maybe get closer to something that you actually want here. Okay, Taurus, that's everything I have for you. We're at 4307. These readings are going way longer than I want them to. But Taurus, if that resonated with you, if you're still here with me, please make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Otherwise, Taurus, I will see you guys in, what is that, March, if I don't do any bonus or weekly reads, which I do for the top 3 most liked videos based off of like the zodiacs. So if you're one of those top 3, then you'll get extra bonuses throughout February. Otherwise, I make no guarantees. All right, Taurus, you have an amazing February. Thanks so much. Bye.